And we're live. Hello, welcome to the Root Winter Tournament 2023, Game 5. My name is Guerric. Today our players are McWarmaker,
Hello.
Keegan,
Good morning.
and MurderSheRoot.
Hello.
Thank you so much, everyone. If you need me, you know where to find me, so I am going to let you get started. Good luck, and have fun.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead.
Here we are.
Mountain map.
Ooh.
Yeah, as you can see, we had a no-show, so we have a 3-player game. This is going to be a time. It's going to be a time.
Then it's on me to pick faction.
It is.
Yeah.
And what choices we have. I think there's really only one answer. I think I gotta go thief.
I had a feeling.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. My hands were tied.
Yeah, they
and so
really were.
I just kind of manually click in here, I'm assuming.
Yep. And then
Yep.
you'll be able to pick which one you
All right.
will take.
Groovy. Oh my gosh, look at this little statue. Okay. Is my guy in here?
Oh. There he is.
All right. This isn't final placement. I'm just checking out where.
Yeah, Batmaster, I didn't remember about that until now.
All city. And then,
12 and 11. Yep.
yeah.
So it's just these three or these three. Yeah, I'll stay here, I guess. Seems good. Is there anything else I do? I gotta quests. Where are the quests?
That's a good
Up
question.
quest deck is up here, and I think
Where?
it's
Yeah,
by the
it's-
discards.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess we'll put it up there because there's probably going to be more than one of the.
I
vagabonds.
can't imagine there being another one.
No.
Do I manually place the score marker?
Yes.
Right.
The score marker will fix itself.
Okay. Signed character cards, relationship markers. We'll find out about that as we go. I think I'm all set up here.
Alrighty. Well, it's either be the other vagabond or the cats. And
What choice?
I don't like either of them. It's not a great cats player, so I will go ahead and pick the second.
Wow.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for leaving my options open.
As second seed, I didn't have a lot of choices there.
No one had a lot
No.
of choices in this one.
DJ, thank you so much for the 100 bits. This is deeply cursed, everyone.
Crazy enough, I'm going to join you in the same forest.
Oh, cool. We're like Link and Shadow Link here. This is
Yes, I love it. And I'm only going to guess that we're going to have relations with the cats.
cool. Mhm.
Maybe.
For how long?
And other than that, I think that's my setup, correct?
We don't have a relationship marker for each other. Is that right?
Nah, we do
cannot
not
aid each other. Okay. I suppose we could aid. We just.
I
don't get
think
any
we
benefit.
don't get any points. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done a double vagabond game, folks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put your yep. Okay, and that's it for me.
Okay. Well, looking at this, I guess I'll go cats. I'll do cats.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Oh.
Three homeland clearings, 2 warriors each. Let's do. Okay, bad place to set them. This is a legal setup, right? So they're all adjacent to one other.
Mm-hmm.
just right there. You know, I don't have to worry too much about Velocity being contested since nobody else can roll. So I'll get there. My homelands.
Oh, did Keegan's Vagabond didn't show up. Let me fix that. There we go. Sorry, I'm doing like I was doing a bunch of checking of stuff. Double checking a couple of rules because I am admittedly rusty at 3-player compared to 4-player.
Oh, that one's a ruin.
Oh, good point. Good point. Guerric said to pay attention to that too. Here I am, just. And looks like that's it for me. So I'm set up. Do we hit start the game now?
Oh, yeah. When
Or
You can go ahead and draft your hands and then hit start game, or vice versa. It won't make a difference.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, Katara, I was pretty sure you could, but I had to double check that because I honestly didn't remember for sure. I was like, I know you can't in 2-player, but I was checking the dominance section, I was checking the setup section, trying to remember if there was anything I was forgetting.
Shuffle is it no? Is it S?
R. It's R.
R.
For
That's
random.
right. Thank you.
My scroll wheel is being a pain.
All right, I'm going to press start the game.
All right.
Let me turn on turns.
All right. Good luck. Have fun, everyone.
Look, have fun.
Yeah, Lily, someone's hand is in the wrong seat.
So for my turn, I will get a wood. And I will do that classic cat opening. I will build a sawmill with that wood. I will then overwork in this mouse clearing, number 9.
Mm-hmm.
And build. Take this wood away. It's gone. And I will build a recruiter.
Shape of the Boy, Thief, and Ronin are the 2 vagabonds for this game. Yeah, this is going to be a conundrum. We're seeing a pretty standard cats opening. Vagabonds, you know, it's 3-player. There's nobody else to stop cats. Do vagabonds just like come out of the gate swinging, working together? You know?
Draw 1 card.
Maybe this turns into just murder the cats, the game?
That's the turn.
Alrighty. Well, I will start by refreshing no items. I'm going to slip, and I believe I'm going to slip here. Actually, that is an unwise choice.
Oh, I need to make hidden zones for them, don't I?
To 11,
For the ruins.
I will explore and choose one of these.
Real quick, let me make a hidden zone for you.
Yes, thank you. It's, something I forgot, having two
Oops.
vagabonds.
That's an awkward spot for it. Ugh. I will put it here. I will put Sam's over here. Just make
Also,
sure.
I don't know if I forgot. It probably was me. There are now quests.
Oh, right.
If you would like to take a look at those.
I appreciate
All of them just super great. I'm in love with them. They're so good. I really like that tea quest. Or maybe I'll see one of those one day. So I will take these into mine and pick one of them. Oh, okay. Well, that is a item. So I will pick up a hammer.
Picked up a hammer right off the bat.
And where am I? I am there. I'm going to go ahead and use my hammer to craft a bag for 1 victory point. And let's see.
So we have a hammer. We have a bag. We're sitting on one sword.
Go ahead and move on over.
All right, we're playing nice so far.
What was that? All right. Well, with that, I will draw 1 card.
Does need a point for explore. Yeah.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Nothing to refresh. I'm gonna slip. Here. And I will exhaust my torch to explore. Right. And I explored for a sword.
All right. Thief.
Gonna get me a point.
Thief is stabby.
I think I am.
I apologize. I'm gonna add 1 for exploring.
Oh yeah, good call.
Keegan caught the missed point.
I'm in a weird position. I think the thing to do. I'm just going to complete this fox quest here. And I will take the 2 cards.
I like questing right off the bat with a T because we don't need all that refresh yet.
And then this goes in here. Then at the end of my turn, I'm going to draw a card and discard down.
Nobody attacking the cats, though.
All right.
Okay. I will get 2 wood to start. That seems right. I will
Vagabonds do not count against roll.
I'll use that 2 wood to build a recruiter in the Lost City.
I mean, there's maybe a real argument that people should have colluded in the draft to get otters in the game just to try and do something about this. I'm honestly surprised cats were left to seat 1. I felt like they were the pick, you know?
recruit.
I mean, this was kind of a deeply cursed draft from the outset, but I feel like there were decisions made in the draft that made it worse.
And
Attack Cowboy, thank you so much for the 1 month.
then I'll march. Let's do
Retrop, it works the same, but it also doesn't score against VBs, so because you don't remove anything.
I love my action economy. It's great. I've got so many choices of things I can do. They're all valuable.
There's a lot of board interaction at this time, so your actions are really gonna make or break this game.
I know.
Especially with all the enemies throughout this board.
Yeah. I've got a lot of targets here. A lot of
so many.
It seems like Sam's plan is maybe just to aggressively quest. Like maybe that's the intended engine here. What was it? Bonsai was asking if we have quest freshener. No quest freshener in the tournament.
2 cards. And pass the turn.
Perfect. Well, I have a feeling if we don't do something, eventually the cats are just gonna keep running away.
There it is. There it is.
Ever dominance win.
The
word has been said.
Actually, we have to keep dominance in mind, especially with Lost City.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider that.
No,
Well, that's great.
It's probably what we're going to be facing, honestly.
Yeah, that's. Thank you for putting that in my brain. I didn't even think about it. I'll be honest.
All right, so he's got a couple rabbits that look good and a couple mice that look good right now.
Yeah.
Also, maybe we just hand jail all the dominance cards we come up with too.
Yeah, just keep them.
Yeah,
they're very
a good
useful
point.
for vagabonds. Always nice to have on hand.
Yeah, right. So I start my turn refreshing 3 items. I'm gonna start out by crafting a boot, actually. And take that. I then am gonna aid the cats.
Oh, we are aiding cats.
Not what we talked about, but
Yeah, I know. It's not that I'm trying to, but I also need that 1 point at minimum.
Yeah.
I think. Because it's like it's better to get the point than not get the point, right? Because I don't know. Because then here's a weird one, and I'm sure you're not ready for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna complete this quest. Because my action economy is so good right now.
Right.
And I think I am also gonna take the 2 cards.
Both of them questing.
That's
So after starting the turn off talking about cats being a threat, we did nothing to the cats except help them.
stay here. And ooh.
Yeah, I feel like we had to actually knuckle down and do something about the cats immediately because, like, this sounds silly, but cats are actually going to snowball in this game state.
I've done something. I don't know if I've helped the board state, but I've done something. So, yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Gonna refresh these 3 items. I'm gonna slip. And we're gonna slip over here. Hello, cats.
Oh, hello. Beef.
I'm gonna start with a good old-fashioned explore. We find Now, what do you want to find?
Uh-oh. Sounds like we got bad things from the ruins.
Which ruin items have you taken?
I've taken a hammer.
Oh, that's right. You didn't do it last turn.
Yes, I did not do a second item.
Yeah, if it's a failed explorer, it means no point.
I'm gonna take.
It's possible to look at a ruin and be unable to take the item, you know?
No. Take the bag. And that scores me a point. Hmm. I'm going to. Gosh, I don't want to get rid of any of my cards.
You could always aid. Get that
Yeah,
point.
I'm not gonna do that. I've got a different way of getting points. I'm
All right.
for a point.
That was good.
All right, it's about time we saw a closed path open.
Then I think I'm gonna scoot on.
I'm very surprised we didn't see cats open a path already.
Lost City? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there's a recruiter there. Oh, there's a recruiter everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot there.
Do we see violence? Is there a quest we're going after? There's an Expel Bandits quest.
I need to score some points. We're gonna hold it one more turn, I think, and I'm just gonna draw one.
Everyone's so afraid to draw first blood. Everyone's so afraid to draw first blood.
My 2 swords to complete that mouse quest.
All right, we're expelling bandits. I prefer that to doing nothing.
Just take the point on this one.
Oh, I'm loving these T quests, man. Those are
Rocker.
real great.
Wood. And I can craft using workshops. You know, it's not going to help me now, but it might help me later. I'll go ahead and craft tunnels.
Took the points for the quest, Bartlett.
Blocking up your movement here.
I know.
Waterman, I think the answer is to hit the cats anywhere. Just anywhere.
Does the card have to match the clearing?
No, just discarding a card, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be adjacent to the path.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably coordinate some sort of assault on the keep.
Yeah.
We probably need to kill the keep, and we need to go after sawmills, maybe? Unless, I mean, at this point, maybe there's enough recruiters out that cats could set up for the Dom without needing the sawmills anymore.
For a point. And I'll discard false orders to take this one for a point.
Oh, you can once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn.
Once per turn. Well,
Wouldn't that be nifty if you could just open all the paths in one turn?
Now we know you got false orders.
I
It'll
know.
be huge this game.
I know. That was my win con. Moving you out of places. Because I can do that, right? Vagabonds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay.
They do still need 10 points for going for Dom. This is true. And it's not like they can, eat cardboard for those 10 points.
Woods. 2. This is going to be a big surprise.
Link.
Craft.
No, well,
2 points from that.
that's an illegal location. We don't rule that unless I'm missing a cat
I
somewhere.
don't think you have that clearing, do you?
Did I? Oh, I moved out of there. You're right.
Link Xerus, the Ronin is a tanuki. The Japanese, what are they, raccoon fox or whatever? Raccoon dog?
Thank you. Thank you for keeping me honest.
Of course.
Then I'm going to recruit.
Sam is the thief. Correct.
I don't love it. I know you both have ambushes, so battling is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
So dangerous.
Do we think cats even need to be battling the vagabonds, or should they just focus on their engine building and establishing their clearings, for dominance or points?
Do one more thing.
Yeah, I was trying to think about overwork would be what I'd recommend in like a normal situation. I guess maybe the fear is that blood's going to hit the water at any moment, and if you put out some wood tokens, it's going to just die. Clearing 12 is also where I was eyeing. That at least had enough warriors to not be vulnerable.
Draw my 2 cards. I will discard a card.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
and I'll end the turn.
just really trying to rub it in that you could win this without even a
He's-
dump.
They've got it right now.
Oh, gosh. All right. I start the day by refreshing 3 items.
Linen Master, I was wondering that. Did cats recruit twice in one turn? I was trying to think through what they did.
Hands.
I know they built.
I'm not going to.
Was the first action also a recruit?
Start by exploring this ruin. It is a bag. Great. Exactly what I needed.
I don't know what the first action was, Barlix. I know the second was build.
I will craft another boot.
Dang it.
Yep.
At what point is this actually
It's
bad for Ronin because they're denying Thief the boot,
will scoot my boot down to this clearing.
I feel like Thief and Ronin have to be cooperating against cats here, and it doesn't feel like that relationship has been established.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll discard Saboteurs to remove this tunnel for a point.
Second and third was recruit?
Forget my explore point, so forget that's a point.
Yeah, that's... I'm surprised nobody caught that.
2 boots and a sword.
Actually, if you assemble all 5 boots, you have the Infinity Bootlet, and you can perform the snap.
Well, I see 1, 2.
Use the boots to destroy the boots. I'm trying to remember, has MurderSheRoot ever had like a non-cursed tournament game? I remember he has deeply bad luck in tournaments. Or unfortunate luck, perhaps.
Like, there's nothing I can really even do at this point. Like, there's things I can do, obviously, but can't make a dent with my 1 sword. I can't. There's no quests I can do. I think
He did do, actually, that's right. He did have several duchy wins, didn't he? Yeah, third seat, I definitely think he should have taken cats.
I guess.
Keegan.
What did I forget?
No, nothing. I was just going to
okay.
ask you a favor as one
Yes.
traveler of the forest to another.
Yes. How may I help you, traveler?
I was wondering, if you've seen 2 of the same item.
I
under
have.
the ruins.
I have seen 2 of the same item under a ruin.
Okay, I appreciate that. That
You're
is
welcome.
helpful. I'm going to flip these.
There's some of that cooperation that I think we need.
And I'm going to slip here. And I'm going to explore.
I think that's a great choice.
Let's see what it is. Yep, Keegan, you are a trusted ally.
Scroll wheel, what the heck?
And I will
As
score
I
1
think
point.
we've made it very clear, if we're not allies, we're not winning.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I believe that as well.
Yeah, over the Morrow, I think a VB Cats Otters game could have totally worked.
There's
100%.
there's a certain instant threat that we're going to have to deal with rather soon. So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to craft the anvil.
Oh. Sam really just asked that man, hey, is there a hammer in this ruin? Because I need to craft a hammer.
All right. While we're there... Oh, wait, what's my bag limit? 8. Okay, yeah. While we're there, we're going to go ahead and craft a crossbow.
Yeah.
All right, this thief is arming up.
Wondering if you had that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
Another point. Is this where we start hitting cats?
I mean, I think we start hitting cats 2 turns ago, but we definitely have to start now if we haven't already.
You know?
I forgot to clear that path. Oh, no.
Don't want to get the aid before you
No.
start attacking me.
No. That's going to cost me.
Right, over the Morrow. That's where I was saying, I wonder if Running actually needed to leave, a boot or 2 for Sam.
I could. No.
Like, did they need to cooperate over which items they craft?
I mean, I don't think any knowledge. Oh, you wanted to go a different way.
Yeah. And you
Yeah,
did
never
gain
mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't gain any new information, but
That's true.
I'm fine.
And I mean, this would have been radical and unheard of, but they could have aided each other items to help each other out. They don't have relationship trackers, but you can still aid the vagabond to the other vagabond.
Okay. Am I hitting cats right now? I think, honestly, if McWarmaker...
You do not get a point, Batmaster. Because remember, the important thing for aiding is you get points specifically for crossing the threshold or for being allied and doing it.
I think that
So because you have no relationship tracker.
Rabbit back, or do you think he's going to go for...
Yeah, I don't...
Link Zerus, that is Sam from Wooden War Machine. Yes, it is.
He's like 2 marches away from being in all the clearings he needs to be anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's McWarmaker's plan, but right, like if next turn he builds a sawmill, boom, he's at 10, he takes the thing. What could we honestly do? He builds, he marches, he repositions.
I mean, if he takes Rabbit back, he's got the 2 and 10 and 11.
Yeah.
And all you do
4.
is take 12, and 12 you go to 14, or 12 and 4, and really there is nothing we can do.
Yeah, Dom swap.
Just puts one guy here to be a problem, right?
Like if we're saying, hey, cats are about to Dom,
whatever, this is a weird game. So
Dom swap. Deny it.
I'm gonna shoot a cat.
Get him.
That's just cat.
And that makes us go hostile. And then I will flip a sword to battle the cats in the pass.
No ambush.
Very believable pause. All right, here we go. I'm rolling the dice.
It was long enough.
I love the sword sounds. 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the Lost City. You can use any ambush, and you can counter with any ambush.
I'm gonna damage the torch, the crossbow.
Field Hospital is a better use for the ambush, though. I do agree over the Morrow.
That's right. Just the crossbow.
Yeah.
Actually. Okay.
And we didn't Field Hospital there, which seems inconceivable to me.
Infamy. And then I will initiate another battle in that clearing cats in the ambush.
Yes.
All right.
I also have one.
Nice.
We foil the ambush.
2.
Ooh.
I still lose
2-2.
only 1.
Not
Okay.
I'll
always
get the
good.
torch there, and then that's 1 point for the warrior and 1 point for the cardboard, right?
Yes.
1, 2. All right. I don't know. I don't know if that was the right move. I'll draw my card.
I mean, you took out a whole clearing, so...
Yeah, but...
No dom swap.
Next turn here.
No dom swap.
I mean, that does change things up for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bonsai, keep almost certainly should have been in the Lost City. Almost certainly.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So cats, we have 3 sawmills on the map. We just lost one of our recruiters, but we still have 2. I could see keeping corner as well, Bartlett Starman. Go for something a little more standard setup with a fortified corner. It's so hard to beat having keep Lost City field hospitals, though, because it means you like basically never lose that keep. It's so good.
Murder, you've been to this clearing for its ruin, right? Okay.
Yeah. You're looking for swords?
I am looking for a sword.
You're in the right spot.
Okay.
So cats can get 4 points by building recruiter workshop, which gets them above 10. But then they're not exactly in position
I need to go
for the dom.
Yeah, that's...
Are we forgetting to put our wood out?
Yeah. Okay. Let's dom swap.
Yep.
Yep.
You get your wood?
Mhm.
You like to eat it. I want to eat that cardboard.
Yeah. I know. Hungry.
Don't forget up in the...
Yeah, the fox. Yeah, you're right.
Blue Bear Mafia, this is totally possible under rules as written abset. I don't think you should do the dom yet, Katare. That's what the conclusion I was coming to while talking through that earlier. You can get into position to play the dom, but I don't think you would actually be in position to win the dom. And this is all about, dom's all about timing. Is you have to not just be able to play it, but be in a position where you should play it.
March.
Oh. That's the thing, though. Maybe go for all of the rabbit clearings.
March. And
I mean, ironically, rabbit's the worst clearing to dom in. Because rabbit is the only suit that only has 4 clearings on this map right now.
And this would.
Bird dom would also be a consideration.
Let's march, build. Then recruit.
Yeah, Todd P. Graham, this is already mildly cursed by being 3-player. And then I think mistakes were made in the draft.
They don't want to drop one at a time.
I think you're... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put 2 and 10?
I think you did.
Did I put 2 and 10?
You dropped 1 and 10, then you dropped them in 11.
I wonder if I should have triggered the bet at 10 points.
For some reason, it's, I don't know, alt right click isn't
Sometimes it works and
properly.
sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, because I didn't catch that. And then, yeah.
That's a good point. We may not cross 15 points here.
Where do I...
Okay. We have a dom.
Put it in front of you.
We have a dom threshold. There's a.
Points.
We absolutely need to gamble if Dom just came out. It absolutely needs to happen.
Say that, but
Let's see. Guerric. Where should the cats be after building here?
Where should the cats be after building? That's a great question. You built. What did you build? The recruiter for 2 points.
Yeah.
And you were at 7, weren't you? I believe you were at 7 at the start of this turn.
Okay, then before I do that, I will discard a T.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll get me to 10.
Goodness.
Okay. And then
Starting that T, huh?
where do I put
You sure you want to do that?
Put it on the card.
Yeah. Put it on the card. Okay. Over here? I don't know where this is. I've never played a dominance before.
I mean, that works. We both know that you're going for the dominance play. I don't think that's a concern.
There's also a button on your next to your VP script thing. It says victory mode. You can click on that to change to dominance.
No.
Oh,
Wow,
Oh my
look at
gosh.
that.
that's okay.
That's fancy.
I love that.
All right, I'm going to throw up the gamble for 2 minutes.
It's an honor being a part of the first dominance win. Just to lay witness to it.
Yeah. I kind of feel bad because, like,
Get your gambles in. Will Vagabonds stop this or not?
All right.
here's a question.
Everyone may just get their money back.
My thought is,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have plenty of shoes, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's not an issue. He didn't put anything in the bottom corner, right?
Oh,
So
I know.
we
Yeah.
only have to worry about 10, I think, right?
Yeah, we got to choose
'Cause-
one of them, and I think
Because I'll
10 is the option.
I'll have 2 swords at the end of this. I'm gonna guess,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
My thought is, and tell me what you think if you think I'm crazy, is
Mhm.
get the sword here, go to the keep, destroy the stuff there, come to 10, do the other half the work, leaving you with the other half, but then he doesn't have a place to put stuff back if he chose to do that.
Yeah, Retrop. I think at minimum you had to go for all 4 clearings in this game. I think Bunny Dom probably wasn't the one to go for the reasons we talked about it being the only clear suit with 4 clearings in this map at the moment.
Yeah.
But still enough to field hospital, bring everything back without having to recruit.
Hospital, it matches the clearing where they're removed, right?
Well,
Not
and
the-
right now, yeah, it's the clearing they're
Yeah.
removed, and because he's,
yeah,
in
you're
Lost
right.
City.
We gotta hit it first. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
I know,
It's all right.
like,
We're a team.
kinda
We're a team.
sorry,
we need some
but-
points too.
yeah.
We're a team.
Alright, so I refresh 3 items. I'm not slipping. I will explore for the sword here. I'm gonna guess. Great.
All right.
Gonna get my 1 victory point for that. I will now boot on over to the keep.
All right. What did our gamble end up looking like?
I am going to
16 people
the keep. Would you like to play an ambush?
gambled 60% on the cats. Not surprising.
High numbers.
Oh.
1-0.
Not quite as high as we needed.
One person gambled 1K coins, 3% on the Ronin. 6 people gambled 37% of the gamble on Thief.
That's true.
Right?
True.
Okay, that really sucks, actually.
Oh wait, you
So-
gotta remove 2 pieces of cardboard.
Yep, I'll get 2 pieces of cardboard.
2 pieces of cardboard.
Yeah, I mean that.
Well, here's the thing. There's not a world where you can roll high enough to get rid of the. Is there a world
I
where
can't-
we even?
Is it over?
I think it is over. I think I just messed
Well,
up.
You gotta boot on over and hit a cat.
Well, no, but even still, I can only get rid of 2. You
Right,
can
and I've
only
got
get rid
2
of
battles.
2,
I got 2 battles.
but you can only do a max of 2 hits. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Okay. Yep.
So,
We're relying on dice rolls.
Blood Boiler, thank you so much for the Prime sub.
All right. I will take my boot action over. I will
They actually.
roll again in the Lost City. Would you like to ambush?
No.
Hey, come on.
Sam actually
3
right.
will work.
3? Okay.
Sam actually could have still killed 10 without the Ronin's help, because Sam has the crossbow and hammers. So Sam could have refreshed the swords, the hammer, the crossbow, repaired the crossbow, killed 1, removed 2 pieces each time. That would have done it.
That's all I can do. Can I? No, I can't do.
Are we not field hospitaling? Why would we not field hospital?
Evening, repair all. Nope. Draw a card. And it is your turn now.
I am deeply confused.
Okay, refreshing. Definitely these 2.
Yeah, and we should have gone hostile and gained a point for that.
I think if we do these ones here, we'll be good.
Chat, help me.
I forgot you had the crossbow too.
Chat, help me. What is happening?
Not. No, I'm hostile, so I can't go over there and hit that and come back.
You could slip.
I completely forgot.
But then I
about
can't
that.
boot back here.
Yes, you're right. Yes, and then that's the whole point of
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I can't
can't
believe.
slip.
Professor Xanthos, thank you so much for the 14 months.
I wasn't
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say anything there.
Yeah.
I can't help you.
Bad move. No.
I'm gonna repair the crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Which is good.
Do I use
field
the
hospital
crossbow?
there. I would, because you can't field hospital that one.
Right.
That's kind of the nice benefit of that.
Yeah.
It says whenever they're removed. Why can't I field hospital that?
Ooh, you can.
Can?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
if I
pretty
can
sure.
field hospital a revolt, why can't I
I
field
must have-
hospital a crossbow?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
100%.
I'm sorry.
100%.
I think I'm thinking of something in the. I don't even know what I'm thinking of, but you're right.
So I would, possibly mitigate the hits coming back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with Despot Infamy, I actually think it makes even more sense to just hit the cat.
I say because you're basically wanting a 1 on your first roll and then like a 2 on your second roll.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking of Lizards to Acolytes, yeah.
I hit the kitty with a crossbow.
I field hospital that cat.
Wait, didn't Sam just
Put it off to the side and it went.
think through how it was better to crossbow afterward?
Okay. I'm going to start the crusade.
Although if we do this... No, never mind, I take it back.
Ambush.
Ouch. Okay. We're gonna damage
It does make field hospital more expensive, this is true.
All right. I'm gonna roll the dice.
Come on, high roll, high roll.
1 0.
0.
Not
Okay.
quite, not quite as high as we needed.
All right, that's 1 point. The warrior
Field
dies.
hospital.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, we're field hospitaling now, so making it more expensive is good.
Attack again in ambush.
No ambush this time.
All right, so
All
I
right.
get that for 2 points. Oh, I think sorry,
You did,
I'm
yeah.
manually.
You should get
I'm
a point.
Just press it once and it'll give it
Yeah.
to you. And then,
And
do
then
it
I get
twice
2
here.
points. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, crisis averted for one more
one turn. Whoop.
Gerard Ledoux, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That's very kind of you.
Is there anything else?
I do not feel deserving this morning.
A tea and a boot. I could do that quest. That feels terrible to do. Yeah, I think we're just
Yeah, but then
call it
if,
there.
I say if you do the quest, then you don't get to bring back quite as much stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so cats have basically attacked Vagabond via ambush, Thief is maybe not capable of stopping another Dom attempt.
Thinning me out.
Maybe?
Ouch.
No.
Gem Man, I say this with all the love in my heart for these players. This is a deeply cursed game, is what is happening here.
So I will march.
No.
Yeah, I have to imagine. Yeah, we're going for the Dom by covering all 4 clearings this time, and the hope is that with Thief damaged and Ronin having less combat capability, you can make it work.
Build. Surprise, surprise! It's a recruiter.
Can't imagine why.
Blue Bear Mafia, in general, you cannot coalition with a faction that has already declared Dom, but the faction can declare Dom after you have coalitioned with them. However, coalitions are banned in the tournament.
Not to have a recruiter in each rabbit, or your rabbit that's full of 7 things. Yeah, not for that.
Heroic Logic, spoiler alert, I purchased several for this tournament.
He was there. You have 3 in
Yeah.
that stack of cats.
Why did it take the whole stack? Okay.
I could not tell you.
Did you get 2
And-
cats to 12 there?
Esoteric, how do you mean?
One there?
By decentralized?
Where?
Guerric.
Yes.
Did I already have a cat in 12? Because I recruited and should get 1 in 3, 11, and 12.
Did you already have a cat in 12?
I think you had 1, but
I thought he had 2.
now there's 3.
There's 3?
Yeah.
Oh, this little guy. Yeah, there are 3. There should not be 3.
I think
I
you just
only
added
had-
1 extra.
I only had 1 over here.
I think the stack of cats you grabbed might have been 4.
In total, it was, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I thought I clicked it 3 times.
Oh, Retrop, really? Is that what they did?
It's in a mouse anyway. Not where I need.
Maybe that's what I'll do next year. We'll see.
It's here. 3 there. Then
What's that, Moro? Calling for thing? Yeah, I'm trying to both stay engaged with the game and chat. It's I'm not doing the best job, unfortunately. I do think I saw them grab 4 warriors.
get where I need him.
Oh, the scheduling thing. Yeah, having the one commentator makes that rough as well. I've mentioned this before. I'm open to like doing something like SCPT does, where like the earlier rounds are a collaborative thing by the community. It just
March over here.
you know, we just didn't go that way yet.
Right. Keegan.
So, is there a way?
Yes,
There is.
I think so. Wait, you only get 3 items?
I only get 3,
Right,
but
you're
I
not
am not
hostile.
hostile, so that's good. So I was thinking both swords and a boot. I have 2 boots.
I think so.
Right. I go down to 3
You'll still have a boot to spare down there. Yeah.
and try to just clear 3.
I think that's, yeah.
And
I mean,
then
Yeah, so
and then you're clearing 10.
issue is I have a like slightly more firepower just with the crossbow, but
Yes,
I can't even get down there.
he should be hostile, everyone.
Yeah, I did kind of steal them all. You know, I just need to walk around a lot. I mean that's the play, right? It either sadly it's dice roll again, right? But it's either I clear 3 and you clear 10.
Or you clear 10 and I clear 11.
He can still make it to 3 anyway. He has 2 boots and he's gonna slip 1. So slip
And I feel like
2 boots.
Asking the same, really, as you taking 3.
Yeah. I mean, I have boots that I can get. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
You know, to take damage, I have the boots that I can at least get rid of.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm okay with that. I think 3 is. If we can clear 3, the other part is he has to keep moving down to 3. He keeps spinning out. All right, I'm good with that. So then I refresh my 3 items, the 2 swords and a boot. I slip to the 11. I boot over to 3.
And that should be both boots for stream's reference.
Battle once. Would you like to play an ambush?
No.
High numbers. High numbers.
Yep, we need not that.
No!
Well,
Well, everyone, thanks so much for coming.
that doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything.
I don't think there's
I don't
way
think
out.
we can win now, right? Or even just continue a turn.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. Okay, you didn't go hostile. So if you
Well,
move
exactly.
over to 11, right?
Uh-huh.
In theory, maybe you do 2 damage there. Okay?
Yes.
I could
Cross.
crossbow and attack in 10, and if I get all that,
How do
I
you
still
get a
can't
boot?
I still
Yeah, how do
can't
you get a
anymore.
boot?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I think it's just over.
I think this is it.
Yeah, because it's probably it. Let's just take a moment to make sure we can't come up with something clever. But
yeah. They absolutely should take their time to think about it and make sure.
So say we leave 3 alone. I go to 11 for some reason. See, I can't figure out your turn. That's the thing. For me, the turn is easy because I don't have to worry about hostile. For you, it's...
I think they finally got on board with being cooperative. It just happened a little too late, you know? If they'd come out of the gate swinging like this, like, hey, we are the Vagabond Brothers. We're like, you know, the thief and the Nega thief, the shadow thief, then it would have probably worked, but...
it's weird to start playing the root endgame on turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was strange.
It honestly feels really bad making root history.
Don't feel bad.
I mean,
don't feel bad.
I think it's.
I mean-
right. I mean, we didn't choose the cats. Like, good on you for doing this. You know?
Yeah.
I was too afraid of being attacked so much as the cats. But you're right. If it's 2 vagabonds, like you got real estate.
Yeah, they're realizing they mucked up the draft. That cats should have been a priority pick instead of the last pick.
I'm sure chat's probably like, if they did this, but
Maybe turns ago, but this turn now, I don't think it's.
I mean, that may end up being the quote of the tournament. Honestly, that is an historic quote to go with an historic event.
Yep.
Let's do it. Make this look close.
Can someone coin ambush the Dom card?
So I will do that. I'm gonna attack the cats again. I'm gonna guess no ambush again.
Actually, I'll ambush.
Oh, well, great.
Oh, where was that roll last time?
God. Okay, so
my
I'll
goodness.
start with the ambush. I'll get rid of these 2 boots. I'll do 2 hits, going hostile, but I don't get any points.
Oh, you do get
Do
one
I get
point.
1? I get 1 for the removal and then the second. And then I will get rid of this 3rd boot, and I guess at this point I don't need a bag, so I will damage a bag. So I have a hammer and a boot. There's nothing else this game. I'm gonna craft this swap meet. Just a great craft. I could have taken a card, I guess.
I just want to put it out there again. As cursed as this game has been, I do think it could have It did not have to go off the rails, I don't think. I think if the draft had gone better, or if the Vagabonds had been more cooperative out of the gate,
Nobody got to 15.
or if the Vagabonds had made sure to dom swap the doms as they came out.
Right.
I hate to say this was a sub-hour game.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least it'll be really.
They do, Retrop, they do. Like, they really test game knowledge.
It's good. It really sets the tone for Root.
Yeah,
Typical game.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want neutrals to see here. I'll repair the crossbow. Actually, I repair the. No. Yeah, I repair the hammer, and then with this hammer, I repair the crossbow. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Am I gonna slip? I mean,
Oh my god, my scroll wheel is killing me.
just pad the numbers. Is that
Yeah,
what
we
we're thinking?
can't. That's what I would do. I would pad your numbers. Go for the keep. Go for the keep.
Yeah. Well, I thought about that. That's symbolic, but I could get more points here.
Yeah, I just heard Sam go like full Jobu Tapaki there. Just like nothing matters. I put everything on a bagel.
For a point. Let's go. All right. We're gonna start out with a good old fashioned
Hey, we got to 15.
They can
Shoot.
gamble now.
shoot the cat. You want a field hospital?
No.
Thank you.
I would love to, but I can't.
A battle, any ambush?
No ambush.
Oh, that's what the keep will.
Hit 15, do the gamble.
All right.
All right, everyone, 30-second gamble.
Thank you. I earned it by losing to the first dominance victory. And I can't. Well, I could boot over here, but I can't do anything. Oh, is there a quest?
I'm just gonna pay out the cats now, so I don't forget about it.
You left me with teas and a crossbow.
There's no
all the
mouse
things
one
I didn't
anyway.
have.
Congratulations, all of you who bet on cats.
I'm gonna draw my card in my turn and say GG to the first dominance victory.
Good game.
GG.
Game.
Good game. This was
Game.
a lot of fun.
Thank you, everyone, so much for that deeply cursed game of Root.
I think that was probably the worst cursed game I've had the pleasure of watching and being a part of.
Am I the first Root winner with an asterisk by the name?
You are not the first with an asterisk. No, absolutely not. But you are the first with a Dom, as far as I'm aware of. So, congratulations. You have made history. But yes, thank you so much for playing, everyone. This was very entertaining in its own strange way. So thank you for bearing with me for it. And everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. Our next game is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We will see you then. Thank you so much.